What's up,
Welcome
everyone?
to the video.
Yes,
I'm Brendan,
I'm Bridget.
and it's tome time.
Bitches.
Tome time. Tome time.
Amazing.
Today,
Ta-da!
we're going to review this
Book.
Dungeon Crawler Carl. World's hardest book to pronounce for me.
Tongue
By
twister.
Matt Dinniman, I assume.
I think so.
Yeah.
That sounds right to me.
Yeah.
I finished this today, so it is fresh on the dome.
I finished it last week.
It's fast with me.
Spoiler-free thoughts, I guess?
Spoiler-free. So I rated it 4 stars. Why are you shocked by that?
I rated it 4 stars.
Twins!
That's what I'm talking about, dude. Yeah, this shit bangs.
It was so fun. I
Yeah.
haven't read a book that was just like so much just like fun.
Yeah.
In a long time. In a really long time.
It's super fun, and it ends in like I kind of want to like trash my TBR and just read
The next one.
read the rest of it.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it kind of was a bit of a cliffhanger there.
Dude, it ended, and I was like, wait, that's the end of book 1?
Yeah, I definitely thought we would get more floors.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But I was about 40% of the way through when I was looking at like the time that had elapsed. And I was like, we're not getting anywhere close.
Yeah.
We were, which is not a bad thing necessarily. I actually kind of like that they took more time.
Yeah.
Because I think it would have felt way too rushed.
Sure.
But I giggled.
Dude.
Like every page, I was giggling.
There's no, like, I don't usually, like, when I read something that's supposed to be funny, it either just doesn't hit or I just go like,
yeah. No, I was
this
laughing
book,
out loud.
I was like, damn, that shit's hilarious, dude. The AI is so funny.
It was so funny. There were a couple of the bosses that I told Kason about. Like, no context. I just have to tell you about this because it's funny.
Yeah.
Like the Karen one.
Mm-hmm.
I was dying.
Yeah.
I thought it was so funny.
I like the Jim Bro.
Yeah.
I thought the Jim Bro was so funny, dude.
Yeah.
It's also I forgot about trying to be spoiler free for a second. Who I have a question.
Okay.
Who do you think this book is for? Like, who would you recommend this book for?
Because when I was looking through the reviews, there's a lot of people that say that Matt Dinniman is not a lot. Some people that say he's a woman hater.
Oh, really?
Because of the way that the book is, which I'm pretty sensitive to that type of thing, and I didn't think that was the case in this book. I will say it's, in my opinion, geared to the bros for sure.
Yeah.
But I still had a good time, and I didn't feel like he was hating on women at any portion. It was just not as many women in the book.
Yeah. The cat doesn't count.
I mean, I don't think so because it's a cat.
Yeah.
But
he's funny.
No, I do. So I don't know. Like all of everybody is a bro.
Sure.
Except for the girlfriend, the ex-girlfriend, but we don't.
She's not in it really.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like side characters, the TV host, right? Odette.
Yeah. Or like the girls that were a Metal Lark.
Yeah, the Metal Lark girls, the girl that wants to.
But outside of that, I don't know. So I feel like it's definitely geared toward like
the bros.
But I still really enjoyed it. And to be fair, I read a lot of books that are geared toward the bros.
Sure.
So
I think it's like because this book's a lit RPG, right?
Yeah.
Technically. Yeah. Like when I've been talking to my friends about it because I'm insufferable and I can't shut the up about trying to get them to do stuff that I want them to do. And like trying to explain like lit RPG, I'm like, oh well, it's like a story. There's like a plot, but like the characters like level up and like have stats. It's like a video game. And to like some people, they're like, oh, that doesn't sound very interesting.
I think that's super fair because the first time someone told me about a lit RPG, it wasn't this one.
Yeah.
And when they explained it to me, I was like, I don't think I would enjoy that at all.
But the characters in this book are so fun, dude. That's the thing that I haven't read any other lit RPG, but I feel like it's maybe a tiny bit unfair to say it's just that.
Yeah, I agree.
Like the characters are so good. The plot is sick. Like the whole like aliens coming down and like such a cool, unique like alien invasion. You know what I mean?
seeding worlds and things like that is crazy.
I will say, if you're sensitive to like crudeness, this book is not for you in any way.
It's fairly vulgar. It's pretty vulgar. Pretty. I don't think gruesome is the right word.
No, there's like some gore, but it's not like.
But it's like funny.
It's funny, yeah. It's like slapstick.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think that's probably why I enjoyed it, because like Taste talks all the time about the Halo books.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure aren't lit RPG. I think they're like an actual plot line.
As you know, we didn't have an Xbox, so everything Halo just like I was not involved in that at all.
He's listened to a couple of the audiobooks. But even those, I feel like would be like, I don't know, like that's just not my vibe.
Yeah.
But this was like the perfect amount of funny with also like the existential dread still making an appearance.
Sure.
And like Carl being, I don't know, like just a genuinely good dude.
Well, and he's complex in that way because in the beginning you see him as like just a guy's guy, a veteran who just is just a bro. Mm-hmm. But then like throughout this, like he actually, I thought that the character development would be, oh, you like level up and like you're getting stronger, but he has actual like character development, like, and you get to see like different sides of personality, and like it seems like he learns a little more about like caring for others,
empathy.
Empathy. We talk about empathy a lot on this
because it's important. Okay.
I don't really know. Should we just start spoiling stuff?
Are we doing spoilers?
I think we should. It's more fun that way.
Do you have any other thoughts, spoiler-free? Give the people your general review. Recommend or not?
Fully recommend. Like, I honestly would recommend this to anybody.
Anyone.
As long as you're not sensitive to, like, vulgarity, really. Like, it is pretty vulgar.
Yeah.
But everyone else, unless you only read nonfiction for some reason, like you're a psychopath, then I would definitely recommend this book. Like, I guess my overarching review is that it is incredibly fun. Yeah. And it's a goddamn page turner, dude. Yeah. Like, I burned through this book.
Yeah, same.
Like, it's awesome.
2.5 days on this sucker. It was a page 40.
Yeah, there's no, like, I mean, it's relatively short, but there's no, like, slow parts. It's just fun the whole way through.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Also, it's actually not fun all the way through. There is some stuff that's kind of sad, I would say, but...
Which is so cool, because that was not what I was anticipating in this book at all, in my opinion. But.
Yeah, 4 out of 5 stars.
Same, 4 out of 5. Recommend. Read the book. It's a silly, goofy time.
We're going to spoil.
It's happening.
Go ahead.
I have to talk about the end.
Uh-huh.
Mostly because I feel like the amount of time between the last big battle and the actual end of the book was the only part of the book that I was like come on. Like something needs to happen. I don't even know if it was slow. It just felt like there was so much build up to the getting to level 3 or to floor 3, sorry. Yeah. And then they had this massive battle to get down the stairs, and there was like 50 pages of just kind of like nonchalance.
Yeah. I felt that I agree that, like, I don't remember thinking that it was like slow, but I think it was a weird point to end the book.
I agree. Yeah.
Like, just have that at the beginning of the next book.
Agreed.
Because it kind of felt like, oh, we're building up, but now the book's over.
I agree.
That was like,
felt a little weird to me.
That was like kind of my only con about the book. Yeah. Like, I finished the book and I was like, that's the end?
Yeah. Like, there should have been one other thing.
Or end early.
Cut that and put it on the next one. Yeah, I don't know. That was my only qualm.
Yeah.
But not my only qualm. Obviously, I have the qualm of all of them being men.
Yeah, all the mains.
Yeah, like, I would love a little bit more women. Yeah. Because women can be badasses too.
Maybe it's the next... Well, I mean... Well, that's not fair. I was going to say there was a badass woman, but she also doesn't... Like, part of her character is that she doesn't talk. Yeah. Right. So I guess, never mind.
You're right.
I'm wrong.
I will say that maybe possibly Agatha can show up a little bit more in the next book.
I'm super interested about what her whole thing is.
Yeah. Same.
There was so many points in this book where, like, stuff would happen and I was just like, I did not see this coming. I'm so excited to learn more about it. Like
This
even
book was kind of crazy foreshadowing.
yeah,
Some skills there for sure.
even the like the most simple thing that maybe I don't know, the NPCs being like sentient and also like victims of the system was something I didn't even consider. And then once you find out, it's like, oh my god, Mordecai, bro. Mordecai. I mean, he's never really bad. Like he's always like trying to help him and shit. But just like even with like the goblins, I need you to read that last part. Okay. Also, by the way, because
I do need to read the extra part.
Yeah. Okay. Like I don't know, it makes me think that it's like there's a potential like main plot where exactly where like Carl's like, hey guys,
let's band together.
No war but class war. Yeah. You know, we're all victims right now. Like we need to like we don't have to kill each other. Yeah. Let's unite and fight the Omega corporation that's running this shit. I mean, because even like the NPCs, at least the ones that we've got dialogue from, like Mordecai and the fish.
Oh yeah, she's agent, not really an NPC.
Or I guess not.
She's admin.
Yeah, the admin or whatever. Yeah. Like all of them are like scared of like this company, and they're all victims. Yeah. I'm like, brother.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think it's going to be really cool to see how that all fleshes out. Yeah. I also hated, loved, but hated that the bosses were also people that had just been roped into being killed. And that what was that crazy. One scene where they were out killing the fairies, I believe? And the fairy says something about like, sorry, I finished it literally today, so it's fresh on the dome. So something about like, we just wanted to get down to the next level or something. And there's this whole like overarching theme of like, oh, these people are actually terrified of you. Yeah. Like all the mobs, they're terrified of you. They're just trying to survive.
Wait, well, I can't remember the fairies.
The fairies.
Oh, you use their like, you kill them and then you use them to make the antidote. Yeah. Right? Okay, yes. I remember that.
Yeah, so they did like the fight before the crime out in the actual hallways of the dungeon.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing. I mean, even the goblins say that. Like, the goblins that they befriend, they're like, yeah, like, if we do good here, we could go down, and if we go down far enough, like, we won't have to worry about crawlers.
We don't have to worry about it anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Sad. Listen, people in Dungeon Crawl and maybe America, no war, but class war.
Right there.
The billionaires don't care.
No, they don't. Anyways,
Dungeon Crawler Carl. Sorry.
I can get real political real fast today.
Donut is the shit.
Donut. What a cool idea of a sidekick. Like, I just think that's so creative.
I love that, like, in the beginning, it kind of leads you to believe that he's like, oh, I got this fucking cat with me. Yeah. And then, like, you slowly find out that, like, he was planning on stealing her the whole time, and he just,
they're actually besties.
Yeah, they're just homies. I think it's so cute, and every time he says, God damn it, Donut, I'm just like...
so funny. I loved that reveal of his catchphrase on Odette's show. I thought that was so funny. How do we feel about Odette? Do you trust her?
Oh, no.
I can't decide.
I think it's because right now, like, I trust Mordecai, like, pretty much fully. Yeah. And Mordecai's like, nah, fuck her. Yeah. So then I'm like, well.
Then we gotta trust that guy.
Yeah. It's also, like, this is unfair to say, because she's on a show on TV. Why you got so many costumes, bro?
I mean, weird. Yeah, that's fair, I guess.
I mean, I guess it also is part of her lore because she like lost her legs and crab legs, but it just seems weird.
It's a weird costume too. Yeah,
weird costume. It was a funny reveal because I was like, this is a weird alien. And then they're like, well, she takes her boobs off. And I'm like, oh, what? Like, hold on. I'm like, what's going on here?
Yeah, I thought that was funny.
Yeah. Dude, what about the other TV show they go on? With the prince?
That one made me so mad.
It made me...
I also am so intrigued by, like, the general point that he's making there of all the teenage kids in the audience. Yeah. And like this, I don't know if this is reaching too far, but like this big guy who seems successful reaching these smaller, more moldable,
malleable, yes, exactly.
Youth. Like I feel like that's, I mean, maybe that could be a major talking point.
Some disillusioned like young men who have no like strong male role models.
Exactly.
Maybe
And are falling
lonely.
into like this trap of like, let me show you how to be
Here's
a man.
how you be
let me
manly.
show you how to, yeah. And in reality, he's just a big ass bully with no backbone.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I have real world thoughts about that. I don't know if this review is the place for it. But yeah, that part, like, hyped me up so much because, like, not only does Carl just, like, fully own him and, like, beat his fucking ass in a really cool way, but it was another spot where I felt like you really get to see Carl, like, level up. Not in the game, but, like, as a character. Like, he first comes in and he's just, like, terrified and doesn't know what to do. And he's like, God damn it, I can't believe I don't have shoes or pants. And then, like, finally, like, by that point, he's like, yeah, I don't have shoes, I don't have pants, and I'm the shit. Like, I don't know. It's just really cool. Like, a very satisfying part of the third act.
Yeah, I totally agree. I really enjoyed watching Carl through that one.
I also, going back to Donut, seeing her train the pet, I can't remember their pet's name.
Mungo,
something like that.
Something.
Yeah, and then like the whole time she's like been super hesitant to use her claws, but then it's like she has to teach him. Yeah, she has to teach him how to kill, and she's like, "Okay, here's how you do it, baby." I'm like, oh my god, Donut.
Oh, that's so cute. I love that she picked a freaking velociraptor.
Oh my god, I didn't see that coming at all. Because the way they described it sounded like a weird fucked up chicken.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be a velociraptor either.
And they're like, oh, it's dinosaur.
That's so funny though, and so like on brand. I feel like for them, it's going to be really hilarious to watch because I feel like that's going to be that thing's going to get leveled up real quick, right?
They're going to be mobbing around with like a dinosaur, like
literal
a literal dinosaur, dude. Like, I don't know, crazy. Like, I'm sure it feels like they're getting pretty overpowered, but also like they're only going to be on floor 3.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure the like mobs are going to get crazy real quick,
dude. Especially because they're trying to walk the razor's edge of finish the game.
Oh, like they're trying to rush.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like another whole like plot point that you don't really see a ton of in the first book. I feel like that. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The like foreshadowing of all of that stuff that's going to be coming in the next couple of books.
Yeah, and then like
there's just like so much happening. It feels like.
And then you find out about Agatha's like gear that he finds from his game. I don't know, dude. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would be totally okay if this story was like just a fun, like, oh, he beats the dungeon. But I don't think that's it. I fully think it's going to lead to like rebellion. He's going to lead.
Which I love. I was
I love a rebellion, dude.
I was so not expecting
Don't make me say it for the 3rd time in one video. Should we say it together as a group?
Yes, here we go.
No war, but class war.
Excellent. We've been educated. All right. What are the thoughts?
I mean, I don't even know.
I could talk about this book for a long time.
Yeah, like, the one thing is, I heard, after I read the book, from looking at YouTube videos, that apparently the audiobook is, like, top-tier narration, like, best audiobook.
Sad that I didn't listen
so now I'm kind of thinking I want, because I like reading, like, I always want the book.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to have the thing.
I usually prefer physical books.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But now, after hearing that, I'm like, well, now I want to listen to the audiobook because, like, they also just have, like, more options to do, like, cool shit, like the announcers' voices, and they're like, boss battle.
Yeah.
Like, it probably is
the background
cool.
music.
Yeah. So, I might listen to it, like, read it again.
Yeah, I would totally do that if it's... Yeah. Because didn't it come out as an audiobook before?
I think so. I think it was also, like, only on Audible.
Oh. Lame.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos sucks.
Yeah. Don't make me say it before the
There's a theme.
I will say it. I'll say it. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. I don't think I have anything else to say other than it was just so much fun.
Yeah. Like,
all of the battles, so fun.
Also, I maybe have a tendency to over-politicize things we talk about. It's not a political book.
Not.
It's just fun.
We just really read into things, okay?
Yeah. It's just fun and just, like, slapstick, cool adventure.
It's so fun. And literally anyone should read it. And
I truly recommend it to anybody, unless you're very sensitive to crudeness.
Yeah, I keep forgetting.
In which case,
don't read it.
Grow up, dummy.
Or that.
Come on. It's not real. The AI doesn't really have a foot fetish. It's a fake book, okay? Dude, that is so funny to me, bro. He gets a pedicure kit. I'm just like, yeah.
The thing and the whole dungeon groans.
Yeah. It's so funny, dude.
Oh, it's so good.
It hits.
It hits real good. Yeah. Anyway.
That's about it.
That's what we got on Dungeon Crawler. Thanks for helping us pick our book. You guys are the shit.
Yeah. Bye.